London, after violence erupted in several U.S. cities at protests over the death of George Floyd, more peaceful protests took place Sunday in cities around the world.
Hundreds of people gathered in London's Trafalgar Square on Sunday, following demonstrations in Berlin and Toronto.
Say his name, some shouted in London, while others held placards reading, "I can't breathe," the last words uttered by Floyd, 46, before he died after a Minnesota police officer, Derek Chauvin, kneeled on his neck during an arrest on Monday.
Chauvin was charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter on Friday, but riots across the U.S. continued over the weekend.
In London, protesters defied laws banning the gathering of large crowds during the coronavirus pandemic, and many protesters were not social distancing, although a large number were wearing masks.
At least 3 more solidarity protests have been planned in London over the next week, including one outside the U.S. Embassy.
In Berlin on Saturday, thousands of protesters gathered outside the U.S. Embassy, some holding signs that read, "Black Lives Matter, Justice for George Floyd," and "I Can't Breathe."
In Canada, thousands turned out in Toronto's Christie Pitts Park on Saturday, before they marched to police headquarters.
As well as protesting Floyd's death, many vented their anger at the death of Regis Kurchinska-Paquet, who died in a fall from her 24th-floor balcony after police officers were called to her home.
Toronto police are investigating the incident.
China, Iran and Russia voiced support for the protesters and criticized the U.S.
In China, state media highlighted the double standards of U.S. support for pro-democracy demonstrators in Hong Kong, while quelling unrest in the United States.
The Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs tweeted, "American police commit high-profile crimes all too often. U.S. authorities should meticulously investigate the murder of George Floyd."
Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif shared a satirical post on Twitter, crossing out accusations toward Iran in a U.S. press release with red ink and redirecting them back toward America.
The President of the African Union, Moussa Faki Mahamat, in a statement condemned, in the strongest terms, the murder of George Floyd at the hands of law enforcement officers in the United States of America.
Reuters contributed to this report.